Hey guys, as much as I battled with whether or not I could get this in 3 or 4 minutes, I went ahead and decided to go ahead and talk about this. You know, the Bible teaches us that Jesus, when it came time for him to be crucified, close to time, I mean, within hours it seems, he was praying to the Father and he said, if there's any other way that this can be done, then let this cup pass from me. I don't want this cup if I don't have to do this cup. But if this cup can't pass from me, if this is the only way this can be done, then let your will be done. Wow. And a lot of people think about that cup. They think about that cup and they think, well, maybe that cup is being crucified on a cross. And that certainly was horrendously awful. It certainly was. But thousands of people have been killed on a cross. He didn't necessarily want that to have to be the way it was, but he said, whatever your will is, that's what I'm going to do. Wouldn't that be amazing if we could take that stance? But that's not what this is about today. He says, let that cup pass from me. It's not the cross. It's not being nailed to a cross he's talking about. That's bad enough. Certainly that would be something one would want to avoid. But what he wanted to avoid was the cup of the Father's wrath. You see, it's one thing to be nailed to a cross. It's another thing to be nailed to the cross and have the cup of the wrath of God poured out on you. If you remember part of that wrath for Sodom and Gomorrah, we remember part of that wrath in the flood that flooded the entire earth. And we remember that wrath in studying the New Testament and studying Revelation and some of the things that will occur in the end times. That all happened and was poured out on Jesus. If there's a way for us to avoid the wrath being poured out on me, then Lord, that's what I want to happen. But if the only way that Ryan can be saved, the only way anyone else can be saved, is for me to have the wrath poured out on me, the wrath that punishes sin, the wrath that destroys its power, is to be poured out on me, then I will do your will. That's what Jesus said. He went to the cross, was nailed to a cross, but that wasn't his greatest pain. His greatest pain was taking the wrath of God for my sin and for your sin. He paid an awful, awful, awful price. I'm so thankful he drank that cup so that I did not have to drink that cup. Love you guys. Bye-bye.